decision I've ever made.
Now at 6, a beloved St. Paul drugstore is closing after more than a century in business. West 7th Pharmacy will shut its doors next month. The closure comes as independent pharmacies continue to face all kinds of challenges. Fox 9's Mike Manzoni spoke with the owner this afternoon, and Mikey said there's many reasons he's stepping away.
Yeah, Karen, for one thing, he wants to retire, but it's also tough out there for independent pharmacies, and that is why they're so hard to come by nowadays. West 7th Pharmacy in St. Paul is probably older than anyone you know.
110 years.
Here,
Okay, thanks, Richard.
customers are more like friends.
I walk in, they say, well, hi, Donna.
And that's the way pharmacist Jeff Johnson likes it.
You know their children, and now you're knowing their grandchildren.
It opened in 1915, just a year after the First World War started. But the world's changed a lot since then, and family-owned pharmacies like this one can't find their place.
You don't want to be that guy who has to close the store.
There's no one reason Johnson made the decision to say goodbye to the business he bought more than 2 decades ago. But at 68, he wants a break.
You could say, getting old and tired.
You could also say the business isn't what it used to be. There are fewer independent pharmacies than ever before. The Federal Trade Commission blames prescription drug middlemen for setting unfair prices, making it harder for places like West 7th to compete with the big chains.
You could always say that rising drug costs. You could say that drug reimbursements.
110 years is more than a lifetime for most, but for customer Donna Close, it's not long enough.
Now it's time to find someplace else.
I don't feel bad for myself. I feel bad for the community. And that's the hard part.
And West 7th Pharmacy will close its doors for good on June 30th. We're live in St. Paul. Mike Manzoni, Fox 9.